Hi, in this lecture video, we are going to discuss about interesting topic on perception, memory, and cognition in human-machine interfaces. Before going into the concept, the first we will discuss about certain problems statement regarding the why we need perception, memory, and cognition. The first one was the user face difficulty in understanding the interface due to excessive information and complex navigation. The next one was inconsistent layout and incline instructions, which makes confusion in user thinking and decision making. The next one was low contrast and small fonts, which make it hard for users to perceive information effectively. The next one was still the system fails to provide proper feedback. The final one was still the HMI requires remembering steps on the passing information without support, which leads to error and reduced efficiency. Coming to the concept, the processing of the human-machine interface, which involves three steps, namely perception, memory, and cognition. In perception, it will interpret and organize sensory information from our environment. Then the information collected from the perception was sent to the memory, which performs encoding, storing, and retrieve information and experience based on the previous setups. The next, the encoding information was sent to the cognition, which performs thinking, reasoning, solving problems, and making decisions. Finally, these three processes do not operate in isolation. They form an interdependent system based on the user experience. Next, we will discuss about the what are the factors which is shaping the perception, which involves internal factors and external factors. Internal factors are attention and selective focus, motivational and current needs, emotional state, past experience and memory, personality and belief, cultural background, and neurological health. Coming to the external factors, which involves stimulus intensity, size and contrast, motion and novelty, repetition patterns, physical environment, and contextual setting. Next, what are the factors which influence the memory formation? First one, attention and focus, which is the basic for essential encoding. The next is emotional significance, which strengthens the memory consolidation, which involves the both positive and negative. The next, depth of processing meaningfully, which makes stronger and more accessible memory stresses. The other factors which influence the memory formation are health and biology and environmental context. Next, what are the factors which affects the cognition? First one, biological factors which involves genetics, brain structure, overall health and nutrition. Next, environmental factors which includes education quality, home environmental and access to the technology. And the next is psychological factors which involves motivation, emotional state, and cognitive basics and executive functions like planning and working based on the user experience. Next, finally, how these three systems interconnect. The perception shapes the memory. Memory influences the perception. Finally, the cognition integrates the both perception and memory. Similar to the decision thinking process, it is a bi-directional flow, not in the single direction flow. Uh, the first the perception shapes the memory, the memory influences the perception, the finally cognition integrates the both perception and memory. Next, the flow of information which involves the sensory input. In sensory input, raw environment stimuli is directed by our senses, then it was sent to the perception, which integrates the raw data. Next, it was sent to the memory, which performs the encoding, and it was stored. And finally, it was sent to the cognitive processing, which performs integration, analysis, and decision making. Finally, we come to the summary and the conclusion. The three systems of the HMI, such as perception, memory, and cognition, which form the integrated system, not a separate process. The factors which influence the perception, memory, cognition are both external and internal psychological factors. Next, it is a bidirectional flow. It is not a flow forward. It is a bidirectional flow. The memory shapes perception, and cognition integrates the both memory and the perception. This is the mind map. The perception, which includes senses, attention, interpretation. The memory, which encodes the information. The encodes performs were sent to the cognition, which performs the problem solving. These are the reference I collected for this topic. Thank you.